all can hear me, I am sitting outside right now, and I just wanted to come and record a quick video for you all. I got some questions regarding moving from Alabama to Texas as a single mother. Many of you are asking me about child care, about my job, how I was able to afford my rent, questions of that nature. And it's not that I don't want to answer you all, because I don't mind sharing my story, especially if it's going to help someone else. Is that I just do everything by faith, you guys. I trust God. I trust him to lead me. When I moved to Texas, on my own with my son, I trust God. That's all. And I know it's just cliche, but it's the truth. And as I take one step, he pushes me another step, or he tells me what to do, from that step. So if you don't have a relationship with God, I encourage you to try to build that relationship with God, especially if you're leaving and if you're moving as a single mother, because it's not easy. There are many days I feel so discouraged and so alone, because it's just me and my son. It's just us, and I don't have any family here. I don't have any close friends here. I made, friends, but not as close, as a friend should be. So it's just us. So if I didn't have God, I don't think I could have moved in the first place, or I don't think I could, make it day by day. I probably would have went back. To say the least. I probably would have went back long ago. This is going on our 7th month here in Texas. Is things perfect? No. When I came here, when I came here, I was working from home, or I'm still working from home. So it made it easier for me, because all they did was transfer my job, and I was still working from home when I moved to Texas. So I started working a second job, an overnight job. And what I did about babysitting, because I'm not the social type, I don't party, I don't really go places, and I really don't go places that I can't take my son with me. So wherever I go, I tend to take my son with me. I was working that night, and I went to care.com and I hired a babysitter. You can do background checks and everything of that nature. But it was tending, the job was wearing on me, so I let it go. I started my own business. I'm currently in real estate school, and I started my own credit repair business. So it's taken off, pretty quickly. Not as quickly as I would hope it take off, but it's taken off. So that's a little bit, about what I did about my babysitting, and about, affording my bills and my rent, because that's something I wouldn't do. I couldn't put my son in jeopardy. Now, if it was just me, then yes, I would make wild and crazy decisions, but I have my son, so of course the money gotta roll in so that I can keep a roof over our head. So I was working 2 jobs, but I am now working one, and I am now running my business, and soon to be a real estate agent. So we've been here for 7 months, and like I said, things are not perfect. It's not where I want it to be. I didn't come here just to come here. I came here to make a better life for my son and myself. So I'm getting that, in a it's working out. It's working out. But ladies, if you are, planning to move, if it's just you, if you don't have anyone helping you, trust God. Build a relationship with God, and make sure you have, I'm not gonna say a plan, because none of us really have 100% plan. Have something to fall back on. You don't have to have the most, you don't have to have a lot of money. Just be sure you have a place to stay, and be sure you have a way to get money coming into you when you leave, because you need money. We all need money. Just let God lead you. That's really what I did. I don't want to tell anybody, hey, it's easy, just jump and do it. That's what I did, but I'm not gonna tell anybody else to do that. Just know that is what you want to do. In worst case scenario, I told myself, if it doesn't work out, I could just if it doesn't work out, I can always go back home. So I mean, it's not gonna be the end of the world if it doesn't work out. Just, you know, have a plan. If it doesn't work out, I could come back home. I could stay with so and so until I, you know, get back on my feet. Because, you know, if you live in your home place for a while, it's easy to make money there because, you know people. Um, you know people, you have family there, so it's not hard to get on your feet in your hometown. But when you're in a new place, you don't know anybody, so you know you just have to make it work. So that's my biggest thing. My biggest advice that I could give you all is to seek God first and foremost. Number two, try to have a plan. Have a plan as far as your living conditions and as far as your income. Have a child care plan before you go. Like, I only have one child, so many of you may have more than one child, which will be a little harder. My son is 9. I mean, many of your children may be younger, so I mean that'll be harder as well. So it depends on your current situation. You have to make a plan for your current situation. You have to pray and you have to trust God, ask Him to lead you, and develop some type of plan. It can be done. It can be done. Don't be discouraged. Just don't don't worry on it. Don't be discouraged on it, because when you worry and you're discouraged, that defeats the mind from coming up with a plan. So it defeats the mind from coming up with a strategy. So just build a strategy. You have to work that out. I can't give you the advice on what you should do regarding your current situation as far as moving from one state to another, because that's a big jump. Just work it out. Trust God to lead and guide you. And I know this wasn't as thorough as you wanted to be, but I hope it helped, and I hope you all have a blessed day. And ladies, don't let your current situations get in the way of your dream life or what you want to do. Don't just you have to strategize. The brain is powerful, the mind is powerful. Strategize and come up with a plan. You can do it. I love y'all, and I hope everything work out for you all, and I will talk to you in my next video. If my videos are helping you, then ladies, feel free to subscribe and like, so when I come out with another video. My videos are meant to uplift, to give you all faith, faithful, and to give you testimonies from my life and my story, because every woman needs a shoulder. Every woman needs some advice from time to time, and our stories can help others whether we know it or not. So feel free to subscribe, feel free to like, feel free to comment, and let me know if this helped you or not, or if you have any other questions. I love you all, and I will talk to you later.